Your call is important to us. Please hold the line.
All operators are busy at the moment. We apologize for the wait and will answer you shortly. Our operators are busy at the moment. Your call is being transferred. Thank you for calling.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the hotline. I see the HHN 365 crowd has made it over. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the hotline. Today, I'm joined by Nico of the Entertainment Connection and Mr. E of TLEV Connection. Big shout out to everyone joining us live and also TLEV Media. Damn.
Whoa. New collab.
We're going to make a new channel. It's going to be the TLEV Connection. There you go. Boom. A conglomerate. Synergy. I love it. Yeah, big shout out to everyone joining us on the live and on the replay. We've got a ton to cover today. Lots of very exciting hot news. Lots of very exciting HHN news. And gentlemen, I'm really glad that we moved the stream to today, because we were fully planning on having this live stream yesterday, but I think things worked out pretty well for us.
Good call, everyone.
Shout out to everyone in the comments, Joey. Yeah, it's almost here, baby. It's almost here. Mary, ready to be blinded by the lights? Hell yeah. Larissa, got my coffee and my snack. I'm ready. I should have grabbed the snack, but actually, Ariana just made a delicious dinner, so I'm really, really good. Yeah, Nico, to your point, thanks everyone for again for joining us. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, do the bell thing, do all the things that YouTube wants you to do to help get the word out for our channel. All we do is talk haunts, baby. That's all we do. That's all we talk about here. And yeah, I love it. That horror guy, you said that we'll be busting into nights live. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll talk about some Ghostbusters for sure. 365 just had a really awesome live stream on Discord that was a lot of fun. If y'all never been in their Discord lives, check them out, because boy, it's a good time. It's a good time. Hellhound, always great to see you. Always great to see you. Let's see. I thought I saw 365 in here.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. Oh, man. Goblethin, you had to be there, folks. You had to be there. It's a whole Discord thing with 365. I'm telling you. Jack, hey, ring, hotline is calling. Hey, thanks for answering the call. All right, y'all. We like I said, we've got a ton to cover. I'm super excited to go over everything. We have now the full HHN lineup for 2024. But before we get into that, there is one thing that I kind of want to talk about real quick, because it was pretty wild. I want to talk about the Knott's Nightmares Revealed event, which was announced to be on sale Monday at 10 a.m. And by 10:15, they were completely sold out, which is absolutely nuts to think about. First of all, very limited event, so not a ton of tickets to go out. But yeah, the fact that the demand is there, the fandom is there, we want to see what Knott's has in store for us this year. Really awesome that it sold out in 15 minutes. Obviously, not awesome for anybody who wasn't able to get tickets, but they did confirm that they're going to be live streaming the event. We also, all three of us were lucky enough to get tickets to the event, so we'll all be there. So you can be damn sure that we're going to be talking about everything they announce. But yeah, gentlemen, what are your thoughts on the sellout debacle of sellout gate of 2024?
I'm shocked about how quick it's sold out, but I'm not. But like, it's awesome that it's sold out. Hopefully, because I believe last year they released like a little bit more tickets as we got closer, but it's awesome. I'm super excited. Last year was great. Walking through Origins with the lights on.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So I'm excited for this year.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unlike its next door neighbor park, this will be live streamed, so you guys will be able to check it out. So I think it's pretty awesome. I wish they would still do it inside of the theater back in there.
Yeah.
I thought it was way better inside the theater. But you know, we'll all be there. We're gonna be checking it out, and of course, we'll make some content for you guys. So no, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, hell yeah. And again, to Nico's point and also to Ariana's point, they did add more tickets last year because the event sold out very quickly as well last season. And then they added more tickets at some point. So fingers crossed that they do. And if they do, folks, jump on it as quick as you can. There was like a whole debacle. Like it was like 10 o'clock exactly, and the website wasn't working, and I had to refresh. And I think we all felt the panic that day of being like, come on.
Very stressful.
So yeah, very, very stressful. So hopefully they add more tickets. But until then, folks, let's get into it. HHN 2024 full lineup is here. Starting with today's two big announcements. First of all, The Weeknd is returning to HHN 2024. It's going to be The Weeknd Nightmare Trilogy, based on After Hours, Dawn FM, and a new story, which is probably might be inspired by some of his new material that just dropped recently. It's featuring, of course, music by The Weeknd and a score by Mike Dean, who is a producer and engineer of hip-hop, rap, pop, and now synth music. So it's going to be pretty cool in there. He's also worked with acts like Madonna, Lana Del Rey, Kanye West. This house is going to be located in Soundstage 15, and we only have one really good look at the inside of that soundstage, which you can see here. This Mondo at the Cali Bay Five Fires got super lucky that the elephant door was open one day, and he snapped this photo, which definitely piqued my interest, because HHN, I believe it was Singapore, had a After Hours Till Dawn house last year. This is what their facade looked like. You can see that they really leaned into the cityscape, the buildings, and of course on the After Hours Till Dawn tour, the stage had a ton of details about buildings that were like decayed and burning and blah blah blah. So big building motif here. I think it's safe to say that we're going to be seeing these buildings as part of the actual attraction itself. And yeah, apparently now we know too. I didn't add that to the slideshow, but apparently now we know that this was the maze that Murdy was referring to when he said that he was here in January for a big secret meeting, and also all those damn Alice in Wonderland hints and clues that he was dropping. Gentlemen, what are your thoughts on The Weeknd returning?
Take it away, Mr. E.
Yeah, like this just made it like the lower lot is going to be so crazy this year. It's jam-packed down there. You know, last year it was H lot where you had to go. Now the lower lot, oh man, I mean, we're gonna have to make a brand new game plan because it's packed down there. Weeknd coming back is awesome. I'm excited that we get Dawn FM. You know, we kept hearing the music in the line from Dawn FM, but barely anything inside the maze because it was focused on After Hours 2 years ago. So this trilogy idea, I'm really interested to see what it's going to be like. This could be like a little sneak peek to, you know, his music. I know he's been very active on Instagram with that new album, and he's going to be performing in Brazil. And it seems like his new music is going to be performed in Brazil. So I'm wondering if we're also going to get a taste of it inside this maze. So I'm really excited. I know that this is going to bring back the crowds for sure. I mean, we noticed it 2 years ago when they brought The Weeknd that there were so many people that never went to Horror Nights before that are now there and are big fans because of the Weeknd having its own maze. So don't be surprised or don't be shocked if you're going to see those crowds again. It's going to be a testament to see if tickets are going to sell out like crazy. And shout out to the promo video. I thought we were only going to be getting promo videos for shared things with Orlando. We got our own for Hollywood, and they did really well with it. So shout out to those who made that promo. And yeah, I'm super excited. Nico, how are you feeling about it?
Yeah, that promo is great. I really enjoyed it. Like you said, I was
Yeah.
shocked that we got our own promo for that and the Terror Tram. But we did
Right.
get a Terror Tram for one last year, so that one wasn't as shocking. But I am super excited for the Weeknd. I've been listening to Dawn FM a lot. I've been trying to like study the story of After Hours, see how they go into Dawn FM, which is supposed to be like this limbo purgatory type situation.
Yeah.
And then this whole new story looks like it's like a rebirth or something of that sort.
Yeah,
But
lots of like religious motifs in there for sure. Like,
yeah. I'm excited about it. The 4 songs I really hope that they have in this house that are new is Gasoline, Take My Breath, Sacrifice,
Sure.
and Less Than Zero. And I hope Blinding Lights makes a return, as well as Save Your Tears and a few others. But I'm super excited. The lower lot's gonna be a madhouse. It's gonna be
nuts.
simply insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts down there, y'all. I think we'll go into tips and tricks pretty soon here about how to survive HHN, but you're definitely gonna want to get that early entry ticket and be there first thing, like right when those gates open. Be there. Hell, be there before that even, because 4 big houses down at the lower lot. It's gonna be nuts. And by the time that anybody walks in at 7 p.m., once the gates open to the general public, the lower lot is gonna be fucked. It's gonna be like hour and a half plus waits already.
It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, man. So keep that in mind, folks. Keep that in mind for this year because it's gonna be bonkers for sure. But yeah, I'm super excited for this one as well. I really enjoyed last year's house, and I'm kind of bummed though that this year we're not going to be able to compare houses on both coasts because this is a Hollywood exclusive, baby. One of the few times where that happens, where we get something that Orlando doesn't. Mr. E, you got to check out the Orlando version of the house in 2022, right?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it, man? What'd you think of the 2?
It was way bigger in Orlando, that's for sure. Like the rooms that they were able to put, there was a lot more reptiles, I remember, in Orlando's of the lizard person or whatever. There's a lot more of those in Orlando. But to be honest, I think I did enjoy Hollywood's a little more. Orlando seemed very much like they were stuck using one of the songs, where Hollywood was like, there were like 3 of the songs from After Hours that they were using. So back to what you were saying, Nico, about the gasoline being in this maze, I'm pretty sure we will have it because John Murdy did tweet when he was talking about Alice in Wonderland, he was like, that song was stuck in his head for so long. If that's stuck in his head, I feel like I feel like he has to put it in the maze now or something. But yeah,
I'm just glad that all that Alice in Wonderland shit actually led to something right? Because I was like, this motherfucker's trolling us 100%. Like, this is not going to have anything to do with the event at all. But yeah, I'm glad that at least there is some connection there. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Any final thoughts before we move on to the comments here, gentlemen?
Just excited to see what the story will be like. If it will actually make sense. I did want to say for last year's maze, it kind of didn't make sense. It was kind of backwards for me, where they started with the girl and then he dies and then licks the toad and all that. It should have been flipped, where he licks the toad, blinding lights, then chases the girl. The music videos, check the music videos out because there's a full story with all of them.
Yeah.
Start with Heartless, then go into Blinding Lights.
There's
hours.
playlists and there's videos where people have compiled them
Yes.
together in
Yeah,
order.
yeah.
So yeah, check that out for sure.
Long
Yeah.
story short, yes.
No, I'm excited and I'm super intrigued about the third storyline.
Yeah.
If it's based off of that like new music, it seems like that newer music's gonna be sort of following his childhood. So it'll be
Right.
interesting. And that kind of looks like baby Abel right there, I guess, in the picture.
Look at that
but
creepy ass kid, man. Look at that guy.
baby Abel with some bugs coming out of him. Oh god, we're gonna have bugs in there.
I'm gonna
Oh,
start
God.
calling him Babel.
Babel.
There's Babel right there.
Look at little Babel.
Little Babel. Yeah, I mean, look, it's like the 3 generations of Abel right there. So I'm intrigued to see what they're gonna do. So yeah, I'm excited. I know some people say it's not scary, but man, the music is a bop inside the maze.
Yes.
And there are times. I mean, look, the Stilt Walker, a frog,
The frog.
Abel got me, okay? Dude. There's times that it can be scary. Okay, it just really depends on when you go and how long you have to wait in the line, I guess. Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait either. And I see a lot of people are excited in the comments too. Cross Gorilla, in your eyes. I see you guys are hyped for this year's Horror Nights. I know that a lot of people had to sacrifice their money for this event.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
KS, however, disappointed, but I know the themed drinks are going to be fire. That's a great point. I wonder if they're going to bring back the, I guess in 2022 it was the after hours bar. I wonder if they're going to continue that theme this year with the bar area around above. Yeah, or something, right, above Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Howling Hour. Rob, shout out to Rob. I've been listening to Don FM, and I'm pretty excited for this house. Great album overall, for sure.
Do you know? I just found out that the DJ's voice is Jim Carrey.
What?
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's in the music videos too.
Yeah.
He's like a doctor at one point in the music video. Yeah. The more
What?
you know. Yes, sir.
Oh, holy shit. That just blew my mind. I'm going to have to watch those now. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Hellhound, I honestly have no word to describe how excited I am for this year. I'm just so happy HHN is like my second home. We're almost there, friend. So
Yeah.
September 5th.
Yeah.
September 5th is literally coming up. Less than a month away. KS, that's an amazing facade if we do get it. I do wonder what the facade will be. There's definitely evidence, though, going back to that picture that Mondo took, that we're going to get some sort of buildings in there. I don't know if it's straight up the facade or if it's something else, but there's definitely going to be that skyline element there for sure.
Yeah.
Ariana, so curious to see how they approach this one. Me too, man. Let's see.
And I hope the news story isn't just shoehorned in like Stranger Things 2 and then just throwing like one scene of Stranger Things 3. I hope there's some depth to that story a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know, Nico. I mean, he had to come out here to California for this meeting about this maze. I mean, they better be taking it serious, dude.
That's true.
Maybe Abel was like, Orlando did me wrong last time. We'll just keep it in Hollywood or something. I don't know. I don't know why it's only in Hollywood, but hey, I mean, score.
Gorilla is coming in hot, man. I can't feel my face because of the house announcement. I know the hills have eyes,
God.
but in your eyes, we're blinded by the lights.
I need to go.
Big fan
You need
of
to write the
this.
copy
Yeah.
for this house, man. The HHN marketing team is missing out, friend.
Hilarious.
Oh man. Let's see. What else? That was the Weeknd turning into a toad monster. I call him Toad Abel
Yeah,
to be
Toad Abel.
consistent.
No. Yeah.
Joining the ranks of Babel.
Yeah.
Oh, Babel. I love Babel. Yes.
Oh yeah, good point, Ariana. I wonder if the new story might have Alice in Wonderland elements.
Ooh.
I mean,
Maybe.
yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
falling. Oh, interesting. Cool.
365. Lil Babel is the new Lil Boo.
Yeah, that's our little
Hollywood.
boo out here in Hollywood.
Hollywood, Lil Babel.
Yeah, we got Lil Babel.
We have Archie and Lil Babel.
Oh man. Crazy. Oh, thanks, KS. This is why I love these live streams, because it tends to change my view on some mazes with all the details. Hey, we try to deliver. We try to deliver for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Try to keep an open mind on everything.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, well, let's move on to the next big announcement that we had today. Again, big announcements on a Wednesday for sure. We now know that the Terror Tram will be themed after Blumhouse. In fact, it's going to be called Enter the Blumhouse. It's going to feature Megan, the Black Phone, Freaky, the Purge, Happy Death Day. And now this is kind of something new for this year, and we'll definitely get into this in a second here. Nope. The Nope sets are going to be an RIP exclusive.
Yeah.
Now, the verbiage on that is a little confusing, but thus far it does seem like the Nope sets are going to be exclusive for RIP guests. And also, my big question is, where the hell is Five Nights at Freddy's, y'all? Like, come on. I thought, like, for sure we would maybe get them here, but, you know, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on Enter the Blumhouse?
Uh-oh, look at Nico. He's got some things to say.
I was talking to a friend, and I was like, Blumhouse is like the McDonald's of horror. Once in a while good, but usually bad. Like most, like you get those cold fries every once in a while, or more often than not. But I'm not excited about this, to be honest. Like
Sure.
with The Walking Dead, I'm just not interested. And like you said, Five Nights at Freddy's. I would have liked if they made a little mini RIP tour of Five Nights at Freddy's like they did last year for Exterminators.
Yeah, do you think that would have been like, so you mentioned RIP right there, Nico. Like, do you think they would have announced like, hey, the part of the photo ops would be with the Five Nights at Freddy characters? Or would they keep that a secret?
I think they would keep that a secret because they never announced the Grabbers van photo op
a good
or
point.
anything like that.
That's a good point.
True.
So I think they're trying to keep some things hush hush.
But at the same time, it's like if they did tell us that the Five Nights at Freddy's characters would be part of the RIP, I would buy it. You know what I mean? So like,
that's why
it's
I'm
a dumb
wondering.
move.
Like, I'm wondering if they're either they are going to be there for a photo op,
Right.
or if it's not happening. I don't know. Like, I feel like they would have announced it like to get more sales on Rip Tour that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, man. Yeah. Yeah,
like
that's a good
even
point.
lowered the prices for their frequent fear passes. So you would think they would want something to bring more guests in, or I don't know. I'm not that excited. And if the Nope lot is only for RIP tour, that's kind of messed up since it's been free the past 2 seasons.
That shrinks the Terror Tram.
And
it does. It does.
And the Nope lot was the best thing about the Terror Tram for me both years.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so I'm holding out hope more than ever this year that hopefully, because we're losing the Nope sets, which really sucks, but because we're losing those, I'm hoping that we get finally some sort of outdoor gauntlet or outdoor like pseudo maze behind Bates, kind of where all of the 60th anniversary photo ops are right now. I've been wanting it for years, and Murdy even responded to one of my tweets one day and said that he was gunning for that area to become part of HHN, but for whatever reason they weren't able to get it back then. I think it was budgetary or whatever, but yeah, to me, I think that would be the perfect area to add something at least, especially if we like literally enter the Blumhouse and that's like the Blumhouse and then it spits us out into Bates. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I went to do like a little construction update, and probably a lot of you have seen now. I mean, they started building like what I assume is the mini maze that's like right before you would go to Jupiter's Claim. But yeah, like the question is that going to be for Rip Tour, or is that also going to be implemented for us? It's pretty small right now. The little box that they were building, it's a bit small. So I don't know if that's going to be for Rip Tour or for us. And I'm hoping it's gonna be for us. And like you said, John, like that area, that'd be awesome if they can use that. I'm worried, would that cause like a funneling that will mess up, like, I don't know, cause traffic or something like that if they were to use that area? I don't know.
Sure, I don't think so though, because now they've cut into for the 60th anniversary of the tram, right? They cut into the Bates Motel, so there's literally now that dedicated path that takes you backstage behind the Bates Motel, and then it spits you out into Bates,
Okay.
and then you can continue down the hill from there. But I definitely, I mean, sure, that's obviously always a big concern of the Terror Tram route. Like, where's traffic going? You know, how is the flow working?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty bummed, honestly, that we're not going to have the note sets, because it was really cool to see the tethered there, even though it didn't make a ton of sense. But man, the actors that did all the tethered stuff were always so on point with their movements, with their noises, with their expressions. So I'm bummed that we're not going to be able to see it. But yeah, that kind of sucks. But overall,
I'm a little
go ahead, Tim.
That Purge is coming back. Oh my gosh.
Sure. Yeah.
Watch us get the Purge
man.
gauntlet again. That's what we're gonna get. It's gonna be a Purge gauntlet. That's what they're gonna do. John, you're gonna get what you wish, but it's gonna be a Purge gauntlet. That's what it's gonna
Oh man. You know, I wouldn't put it past them, because they did it already. You know, they did it out upstairs in the what do they call that court area? But whatever, you know,
the plaza in the Universal.
The plaza, the Universal Plaza. They had that already before as the Purge, and then it spit you into, I believe, the Purge house. But yeah, that would suck. I'm also kind of done with the Purge myself.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my gosh. Like, I think everyone here is like we were happy about the show that's coming back, but we don't need other Purge. You know, the only thing I'm hoping for this Terror Tram is that we get Megans with chainsaws. That's it. Okay. I think that'd be funny. And that's it. There you go. Yeah, it's perfect. I hope. I mean, we've been talking about that. That's been my thing that I've been trying to put into fruition, that we get Megans with chainsaws.
Chainsaw Megans. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nico, any final thoughts before we move on to the comments here?
Just meh. Just a big old meh.
Yeah, fair.
Nothing really has me excited about it. I wish, like, maybe even Sinister was put into like that little hallway path to the right of the Bates.
Mary mentioned Sinister as well. That's a great point. Yeah.
Like to the right of the Psycho house. That could have been a quick Sinister portion, and that would have had me more hyped than I am now.
Yeah.
Blumhouse is McDonald's.
And we're going to drive through it.
Add on, Nico. Like, there's so many characters that they could add. I know Imaginary wasn't a hit, but Chauncey, dude, everybody would have fun with Chauncey.
Oh, Chauncey, give us the bear.
Dude,
come on.
There's so much like stuff out there. There's so many things that Blumhouse has had a grip on that they could totally also throw in for this Terror Tram and not just reuse the same things we've seen in houses before. Because the problem is, it just seems like the Terror Tram always leads towards that idea of like reusing the costumes that we already have and put it on this route. And I'm like, man, come on. Like, expand. If we're working with Blumhouse here, let's grab all of their stuff. Like, come on. So yeah.
Now here's what sucks is that go ahead, Nico. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I want at least one scare actor in an Aaron Rodgers mask from Freaky. That's all I want. That will make the Terror Tram for me.
Or Aaron Rodgers himself there.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. But also the question is, how many grabbers are they going to put? How many baby faces are going to put out there? Like, dude, there's one in each movie. Like, shoot. All right.
Now, I think the only reason why we got an IP at the Terror Tram specifically, not only because, Orlando's getting a scare zone as well, but last year, the Terror Tram was so empty all the time. Unfortunately, I don't think Larry was as big a hit with everyone as he could have been, as he should have been, because I myself loved Larry and the Exterminators. But yeah, it seemed like every night that I was there, the only time that the Terror Tram ever got a wait was because literally everything else had already like a 2-hour wait. So people were like, well, fine, I guess we'll do the Terror Tram. And so I think that's why we lost any chance of having another original concept as part of the Terror Tram this year.
Yeah.
Hopefully they lean back into that again, because I, for one, really enjoyed the Exterminator's Terror Tram. And yeah, I'd rather see something original, something fun, as opposed to something regurgitated like
Absolutely.
all these Blumhouse properties that we've seen time and time again.
I was even saying one more thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The War of the World set would have been perfect for A Quiet Place.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
We've had the 4 armed stilt walkers or whatever they are with After Hours Nightmare with the Toad, with Ringu in Spirits and Demons of the East. It would have been so cool to have those creatures out in the War of the World sets, and then every once in a while a car alarm goes off or something, and then boom, all of these creatures start attacking.
Right.
I think that would have been cooler than anything. Like, actually have Bates Motel be a psycho-themed portion of the Terror Tram.
Sure.
War of the Worlds could have been A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
And it would have been simple, and it would make me want to revisit the Terror Tram time and time again.
Yeah. 365, probably the least excited for the Terror Tram I've ever been, unfortunately. You know?
Yeah.
People are only going to do this because they're going to try to get pictures with the characters in the Terror Tram, but that's not what the Terror Tram's about. Like, I remember last year, everybody was meeting the grabber and stuff like that and loved taking pictures with him, but you can't do that in this Terror Tram. So it's like, it's going to be interesting, like, if it's going to actually work out. Yeah, I don't know who's excited for this, actually, to be honest. Like, I don't know who is excited about
Somebody is. I'm sure they're out there.
And good
Albert.
for them. I'm happy for them.
So is Megan just going to dance around the War of the World set? I mean, yeah, that's kind of what it's going to come down to.
I feel like it has to, right? Because like, I remember when they did the Titans of Terror, right? Like, that area, it worked well with Freddy Krueger because it was like you're in his nightmare. So you have all these different kind of Freddy Kruegers. That works out. But there's not a bunch of grabbers and stuff like that. Like the Megans you can do, like Albert's saying, because they're a bunch of robots. And I believe in like the second movie that's going to be coming out, it's like they actually went on and made the Megans. And so it's going to be like pushed out there to the public. So yeah, I don't know. I see Rob's comment. He's excited. He's excited.
Oh, yes. There you go.
I'm happy for you, Rob. I really am. There's
Rob.
one person I'm happy for. It's you.
Yeah, Rob, what would you take? Fright Fest or this Terror Tram? Now you have to choose.
Oh, dang.
No, knock it off.
Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah. We'll see how it plays out. I hope that it's fun. I hope that they kill it. But yeah, honestly, HHN 365 with a very interesting take here. Maybe it's time to just move on from the Terror Tram again. That was the only way that we got 10 houses back in 2019, and I would sure as hell love to see that happen for sure.
Yeah.
So I
just want a new route. But like John said, I hope they kill it, and then I hope they actually like kill it. No more Blum.
Yeah. Get rid of it.
Larissa, thank you. I prefer campy Larry Larva over slapped together sloppy Blumhouse. Yeah. 100%. 100%. For sure. So there's that, folks. Speaking of the Purge, Dangerous Waters is making a comeback for 2024 in the Water World Arena. This is probably going to be exactly the same show, but I, for one, had a ton of fun watching it, and I'm pretty excited for it to be back. It's a great use of the Water World Arena, and I also just love giving our stunt people work, especially like during these weird seasons. It's great to see it. And also, it's going to be nice to have a good stunt show during the Halloween season, because I don't have my hopes very high at all for the hanging. So, the Purge, Dangerous Waters, gentlemen, what's your thoughts?
This is the only place where I want to see the Purge.
Yes,
it's a great show.
Yeah,
the only thing I ask for is more blood, more gore.
Yeah,
more killing. then the dance party at the end of the show is so dumb. But
Hey, no
so
spoilers,
much
man. I
fun.
haven't seen it. No spoilers.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
I don't know how you missed it all last year, Mr. E. That's crazy to me still, man.
but
I have too much trauma from Jabberwockies. So like I've given all the shows at HHN a break because I was like, I can't again. I can't.
Sure.
this is honestly the only show I have seen at HHN. I never seen the Jabberwockies.
Interesting.
I missed
Interesting.
Bill and Ted.
Wow.
But I made it a point to see the show, and I was not disappointed.
I'm glad to hear that. Because I really love it, and I'm a big Waterworld fan. I've always said it. I think the day that they get rid of Waterworld at Universal Studios is the day that I stop going entirely. Because then what the fuck's the point?
Crazy.
That show is honestly just so good. But Tall Guy at the Parks, excellent point here. They need to use the seaplane. I mean, hell yeah, dude. Give us the plane at the end. I'd love to see it. I would love to see it.
I mean, how hard could it be to use it? Like I feel like it could totally be part of the show. That was the one thing I did.
Sure.
People is that the seaplane was not used. So
I can't say anymore because I'll get yelled at by you. So just see the show and you'll see why.
Well, maybe they'll change it. Maybe they'll change it. They change the Jabberwocky shows sometimes. So like, maybe they'll change this show a little bit. Exactly.
I'm still hoping for the Jabberwockies on jet skis, man. I love that idea.
Man.
That would be an interesting show.
Synchronized swimming in the water. There we
Oh man.
Throw the Deacon and the Mariner in there for good measure, just them like popping out of the water and like
Jabberwocky forms of them. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. But yeah, I love it. I love the plane. Let's get it. Pumpkin poop. Make it darker. I mean, sure. Yeah. For
more
sure.
Blood, more gore. Give it to me. That's what I'm
Maniac.
there
I always wonder why they wouldn't use the actual Purge siren during the show instead of that half-assed free to download siren. Yeah, I think they could maybe dig into some assets there for sure. Oh, if it's hot, that splash zone is going to be a gift. I can guarantee. I mean, August is already hot as hell. I can only imagine the September and October are going to be muggy, man.
Yeah.
Larissa, the hanging. Yeah, I feel you.
Horrible. Awful.
Mary, I didn't get to experience it last year, so I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for you to see it too. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. Rob, you too. What the hell, y'all? Go watch this show, man. Come on.
We'll go together, Rob. We'll go together. All right. And then we'll
Disappointed.
365. I thought it was really fun, but I hope they change it up a bit to keep it fresh. I would hope so too.
Yeah.
I mean, they did have a ton of time to do it, so hopefully they change a few things here and there for sure. Jabberwockies with a Michael Myers mask.
That'd be crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nico, you're over here causing a ruckus, bro.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh man.
Honestly, I've been watching synchronized swimming at the Olympics, and that shit is insane.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
I could barely float myself. Them being able to do it upside down, wild.
Gorilla, if anything, they could have it where one of the senator's bodyguards is driving the seaplane to save the senator, but gets shot down by a purger, causing the stunt crash. You're hired, dude. Honestly, charge them for that one. Don't give them that one for free. That's good.
I mean, is like the show? How much does it like? How many times does it run a night? Is it like
I want to say 3 times a night, maybe 4.
Okay.
But definitely
I'm just trying to think like putting the plane back. I don't know if there's enough time like they do that and then like okay everybody like I don't know how much time is between the shows. I just don't remember. So
that's a good
I don't know what would the
point.
excuse. I don't know what the excuse would be why they didn't use the plane, but
sure.
Yeah.
Watch it this year, Mr. E. Watch it. I'm gonna make sure you watch it on opening night. We're gonna sit down and watch it.
Oh, maybe not opening night. We'll see about
Opening night.
that.
We're gonna see all 3 showings.
Maybe.
Each showing from a different section of the arena.
Yes.
All right, folks. Now we're going to talk about the HHN Scare Zones, which we got the final 2 announcements of the Scare Zones, starting with Skull Lords. All hail the royal court of the undead, where gothic kings and queens reign. Beware, cross into their spectral kingdom at your own peril. So I can only imagine that this one is going to be what's going to be at the Flame Towers. And I'm making a prediction right now. You can kind of see it in the key art already. I'm making a prediction right now that beneath those Flame Towers are going to be 2 big-ass piles of skulls. And that's going to be like the main part of the decor for that zone. So that's Skull Lords. Any thoughts on Skull Lords?
This one, I'm most hyped about this Scare Zone.
Okay.
I'm sick of the Z. I'm so tired of the Z. Just give it up. Yep, boo me all you want. But I think it'd be cool if they made the what is it? The towers, the flame towers, into castle turrets, and then
that'd be cool.
The skulls at the base.
Sure.
Make it a little castle-y.
Sure.
Add a little bit more theming to it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll take any and all theming they can add to our Scare Zones in Hollywood, because every year I feel like that is one of the biggest things that lacks. I want more character from our Scare Zones.
Yeah.
It needs it. It needs it. Mr. E, what do you think, man?
Look, I think it's a cool zone. I really hope there's gonna be a ceremony with it. My big complaint about this is that point where it's going to mix in with the punk chainsaws.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really odd in my opinion, because that's what happened last year, where the ghosts kind of mixed in at some points with the toys. And I don't know. I'm just, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Now that you mentioned it, let's talk about the other Scare Zone that they announced.
Oh, my
Chainsaw. No, you're good. You're good. That was an excellent segue. Chainsaw Punks. Get revved up for your night of terror as soon as you enter. Chainsaw-wielding punk rock stars with masks and mohawks will close in on you. So they've confirmed this is going to be the very first Scare Zone that we walk into. Chainsaw Punks. The big question is, will it have punk music? Will we get punk rock, or is it going to be fucking dubstep again? That's going to be the big question for sure.
Yeah, it has to be, right? Like, look, it says now appearing Chainsaw Punks. So it looks like they're going to be performing. So come on, punks would not be performing EDM music. So come on now. But yeah, when they mix in together, it's going to be interesting. I hope the Skull Lords are like, the king and queen are like stilt walkers. Like, I think that'd be really awesome.
Oh,
to see that.
Nice.
I don't know what other kind of characters they would do. Maybe a knight of some sort. I don't know if they're gonna go full Ren Fair and make a fairy, or like, like
that'd be fun.
Some kind of jester too. A jester could be cool too. I just want that to be a much bigger Scare Zone, and not where it has to mix in with another one, so that way it feels more full and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how it'll be. I mean, last year I was okay with them mixing together, but this year we'll have to see like how it does, these 2 Scare Zones like right next to each other. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
a little
always
picky
a big
about that.
I agree with you 100%, man. It's kind of weird that they blend it. This year, at least they're both like skulls. At least they kind of blend in that way. But there is always a huge disconnect between those 2 front zones, and I agree with you 100%, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Let's go to the comments real quick. I see a lot of great stuff in there. Ariana, I wonder if it'll be the skull masks from a few years back, 18 or
Probably.
19, I think. Probably with some super glue of some mohawks for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
KS, so hyped for Skull Lords. I just think of Avenged Sevenfold, Hail to the King, Skull Art.
I mean, that could be cool.
That's really cool.
If the punk music is okay, it could be cool if it's like a punk lord, a Renaissance feel. Like that'd be really cool. If it's
Sure.
Iron Maiden vibes, like their work.
Yeah.
Eddies and stuff. Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Halley Hour, all hail lords. Hellhound with an excellent point here. Excited that we're getting 4 scare zones this year.
Yeah.
It was absolutely needed. Very true. Very true. Again, I always just wish that the scare zones got a little bit more love, but it is cool that we're getting 4 official zones this year. I don't know. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we know exactly where that Scarecrow zone is going, right? Like, has it not been confirmed? Is it going to be a roaming horde?
Murdy said it's by the Fast and Furious walls, so I'm assuming it's going to be between Hogsmeade and those walls because that's enough space for the stilt walkers. God, if they did that hall walk where you're heading towards like French Street,
right?
Oh God, I hope not. I hope not.
That area alone though is going to be. I mean, I remember on some Fridays or Saturday nights being there, and the walkways were just so impacted there.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, that's gonna be tight, man. That's gonna be tight.
It is. It's gonna be. I mean, they started moving the crows like to H slot right last year, like they were walking around there too. So it does seem like they're very much roaming. So maybe we'll see them start over in that area and then move on.
Sure. That's a good point. Lydia still here says missed opportunity for Skull's Lords. Don't encourage him because he'll fucking do it. He will. Albert says so. We get Murder of Crows, Chainsaw Punks, and Skull Lords. How did they not call it Dangerous Waters? Again, stop encouraging him. But that's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll see a skull throne or some reused props from Demon City. Yeah, I can certainly guarantee it for sure. Phantom's Lady says, I don't like this one. I just don't know if the sets will be amazing. The costumes won't miss, though. The costumes are pretty fun. I mean, hell, last year's costumes were pretty fun as well. Big fan of the Dolly. Shout out.
The theming has never been, or the sets have never been that hot for HHN scare zones in Hollywood. They've all just been a bunch of dioramas in every scare zone.
Which is a shame.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that way. And I always think it doesn't. I think back to God, was it 2022? Maybe 2021, I forget, but they had the Nettlewood Cemetery in Universal Orlando, and it wasn't super like involved. They did have like big set pieces like giant gates and a couple of mausoleums and stuff. It doesn't have to, you don't have to go crazy with the decor. It doesn't have to be like Ghost Town, or it doesn't have to be like Forsaken Lake. I mean, Forsaken Lake is a perfect example of it too. You just have a couple of mausoleums here and there, a couple pieces of wall, fog it up, boom. That's it. You know what I mean? So
to that point, John, I remember when they had that scare zone in between animal actors, and there was more like props there than any other scare zone ever. Like they also
the
had
forest,
the forest, and they had the animatronic werewolf in there from like the American Werewolf in London. So it was like, like there was more scenery and set design in that small area than any of the bigger areas that we get.
So sad.
Yeah, man. Larissa, scare zones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorilla says, is it just me, or is this the scare zone that gets the opening ceremony this year? For sure. I think it's for sure going to be the Skull Lords. To your point, Mr. E, I mean, if they have or was it you, Nico? If they have the Stilt Walkers come out as the king and queen, I'm sure there's going to be that's going to be like the moment where they're like, hear ye, or whatever.
Yeah.
Flames.
Idea, Mr. E. I hope they use it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
If they're listening.
Maniac says, bring back the OG ceremony.
Man.
I've got mixed feelings about this because I love what they're doing now because you don't like miss it, right? There's like multiple show times, which is really nice. But there was something about like opening the night with like a big celebratory hurrah and like you get the blood pumping and you get the adrenaline going. So yeah, I definitely missed that for sure.
Yeah.
Jackie A. I haven't gone to Universal in a while. Are the fire towers up yet? Not that I have seen.
Not yet.
Which I guess it's okay. They might come up in like the next week or so.
Yeah, or tomorrow. Like who knows?
Yeah.
Everything's so unknown with everything this year with HHN.
Yeah, everything's been
It's
very
wild.
out of order for sure. It's pretty nice. It's kind of nice because it keeps us on our toes. Like, oh, what's happening now? Shit. Gorilla says, I've been making my own head cannons to connect the scare zones with each other. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, highly doubt they'll be playing Sex Pistols or Ramones. They should, though. That would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just a change in the music would be an upgrade.
365 says John Murdy is currently Googling royalty-free punk tracks.
He's pissed that he has to buy music on Epidemic.
Oh, man.
Look, he's friends with Rob Zombie. At least just put Rob Zombie on or something. Like
Oh,
come
sure.
on.
Anything,
Or
honestly.
Alice
Anything
Cooper, or Slash for fuck's sakes, man. Slash is like your best bud. Like, come on.
Come on. Well, I guess with that, we're kind of overall, we've had everything announced for HHN 2024, except for one thing. There's still rumors circulating about what might go in the DreamWorks Theater. Last year, it was the Blumhouse behind the scenes exhibit / film that they did with the Supercut and the Megans. So now there is speculation that it could be something either Universal horror related or something Chucky related that goes inside of that theater. Gentlemen, any thoughts on the DreamWorks Theater?
I would hope that if it's Chucky, it's Chucky's Insult Emporium. I
Sure.
talked about it recently. That I think in a theater is like the perfect place for it, because if you don't want to, if you easily get offended, then you don't go to the theater. And then
Sure.
it's so those who want to have a good time can go. I think this would be a great time to bring him back. We had him back in 2019, then we lost him. Now I think it'd be a good time to get him back.
Sure. Yeah, I think that would be fun. Nico, what are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I hope Chucky's back. I'm going to sound a little rude right now, but if you're going into a Chucky show and he's insulting you, you better just shut up and laugh. When you leave, you better shut up and just go to the next house, because he will destroy you.
Yeah.
And just live it up for the moment. Chucky's giving you attention, baby.
Yeah.
And then just leave and have a good rest of your night. Everybody will forget about the insults he sent you in 2 minutes.
Exactly. That would be the only issue, is like if you have to deal with drunk people trying to be hecklers to a puppet.
Sure. They're out there. They're gonna be there.
They're so out there. So security would just have to be ready if that was the case. But we still don't know, you know.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens there. I do think that they need to put something there. I do think, though, that it needs to be better than what was there last year. Because, again, some of those nights I saw the waits for the Blumhouse behind the screens thing get up to like 40 minutes. And, dude, if I waited 40 minutes in that line and that's what I got, I would be livid. I would be so pissed, man. Because it was fun. It was cool. I love that they did it. But, it's definitely not worth more than a 15-minute wait. That's a great place to like go real quick, sit down for a little bit, get some AC, and then hit the mazes again. But yeah, it's got to be something worth the time for sure. Like Phantom Lady says, for sure. Yeah, it's got to be worth it. It's got to be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That wait got long, and I felt so bad for people.
Yeah, man. Oh, this is fun. Aiden says, yo, Mr. E and Nico, I got to meet you guys at Universal last week on the escalators. Was great getting to talk to you both.
Yeah.
Nice talking to
Nice.
you too, man. It was fun. It was a fun little ride down the escalator.
Yeah, your escalator was going faster than ours. That was weird.
Yeah. What the heck, man?
Rob says, I'd pay for Nico to give people mediocre compliments, which would be like insults.
Yeah, I guess that comment's all right or something.
Albert, great question. Any ideas for this year's David S. Pumpkins? Dude,
Oh,
I don't know, man.
I hope he's
yeah.
not 10 years old.
Well, dude, yeah,
Yeah, we had
fucking
a
teenage
young
David S. Pumpkins.
Yeah, we had a young
CW David S. Pumpkins, man. Like, yeah.
Good for him, though, but too young.
Yeah, way too young. That casting was
Looks
incredibly
nothing
questionable,
like
man.
Tom Hanks at all. You know?
Yeah, Nico's already in character. You should be Chucky, dude. You should audition for that.
Yeah, and then just do this with your hands, Nico, while you're talking. Okay, that's it.
Phantoms Lady, great question here. Any food items you would want to see? I mean, I am always of the opinion that they could give us more. Like I wish that instead of like a Krusty Burger, they were just like the regular stuff they offer. I wish they would change those kitchens to something HHN specific so that we have more food like we do at Orlando. Orlando goes ham with their food.
I just want a twisted tater, man.
Dude, bring the taters. Give us the taters.
Okay. See, I tried those. It was salty as heck, man. I got a bad one, dude. It was so salty.
They dipped yours into the ocean before they gave it.
It was.
to you.
Oh, I was like, I love salt, and I was like, no, I can't, man. Hey, but to speak on the like Orlando's food and stuff like that. Like those, I've been seeing those. What do they call them? Like the booths are going up right now.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
we should totally get those in the plaza instead. Like I feel like
Oh,
our
sure.
plaza could totally hold one or two booths that are like designed like that. And then maybe even put one by the H lot.
Yeah.
I would love that. That would be so sick. Cause man, I saw those ones like the Frozen Empire one. I was like, that is sick. That's one is
better than our
awesome.
facade.
Yeah, man. I posted about it on
Mediocre compliment.
I posted about it on the Instagram. I mean, honestly, the lengths they go to give us like good facades for fucking food booths is nuts, man. But
dude.
that's the kind of love that I hope that we get out here sometimes. Because like, hey, instead of the fucking churro stand, give us something delicious, man. Instead of the overpriced popcorn, give us some gourmet stuff, man.
We get one like themed little booth like towards the bottom. Like what was it, Killer Clowns last year? Or wait, what was it? No,
last year was the Pizza Boy or Surfer Boy Pizza.
Surfer Boy Pizza,
Surfer Boy Pizza. Yeah.
Pizza Boy Surfer.
Well, this year they're just gonna reuse something like Slaughterhouse or like the
100%
barbecue for Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, they would totally use that again.
To Albert's point, no more barbecue, please. Yeah, I'm done with the barbecue too. Chucky's barbecue, Leatherface's barbecue.
It's always the same.
It's like every year it's a fucking barbecue. This ain't July 4th, bro. Come on, give me something else. Jeez.
But I love barbecue.
You don't want the 24-foot or the 12-foot hot dog or whatever. Like you don't want that. Yeah,
the extra long glizzy. I'll take it if you put some like good stuff on top of it, man.
Yeah, true.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of a fun question. Julian asks, what IPs do you want a themed food location for HHN this year?
Man.
So, I mean, let's think about the Surfer Boy pizza location, right? What IP could it be? I mean, I think it's probably going to be Texas Chainsaw because it's going to be down there, which sucks.
Yeah. Then we'll have the weekend
After hours
bar for
eats.
sure.
The weekend bar for
Yeah, we'll have that.
I mean, what would be down there,
else?
dude? If they gave us like, I don't know, like a Monstros Mexican food, like that would be kind of fun. Like, theme it to...
they could totally just do that up in the plaza. They don't even theme the booths up there in the plaza. They could
That's
totally
true.
put
It's just all the Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
Sure.
Come on.
Like in 2019 when they had the Ghostbusters food stand, and they had like the Slimer dog and
the breakfast sandwich, dude. Being able to eat a breakfast sandwich at HHN was so awesome, man.
I mean, we even had it for Go for it. Go for
Go
it,
ahead.
Nico.
I was just gonna say eating that green cheese and then walking around with it all in my mouth, like
Yeah, dude.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Well,
But I
dude,
loved
even
it.
for like the 80s night, we would get like themed churros, dude. Like the one night that
Right.
we went for it, it was the
Mhm.
green apple churro. And that was the best churro I probably have had ever at like Universal, dude. It was so awesome and so yummy. So like I miss those kind of things, dude. Like, oh, come
Sure.
on.
Oh, fandom lady, great. I think IC for Frozen Kingdom would be cool. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That's an excellent
yeah.
point. That's an excellent point.
See, you guys have the
Big Hulk.
ideas, yeah.
Barbecue was not good last year. Yeah, man. I tried a lot of the
Ah.
Chucky stuff, and
Barbecue's
it was
not
it
good
was
anyway.
very all right. But like for $40 each, it was like not that
Ugh.
great, man.
Your tough rib.
365 says you're trying to tell me the Killer Clowns barbecue
Yeah,
wasn't a
like, come
natural
on.
fit.
What the heck, man?
Oh, Rob, you should be in charge of the food, bro. Van Helsing's spiked steak
Dude.
drink. I mean, come on.
Kebab.
Come on,
many,
dude.
Yeah, so mmany of you guys have great ideas. Like, dang, they gotta hire
Kebab
you
me,
guys.
baby.
Yeah.
Eternal Bloodline ribs. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
tripas for Monstros. I mean, yeah, that would have been perfect last year with El Silbón. Come on. Y'all, we got to stop. These ideas are way too good, man. We're giving it to
keep
them.
saying
for
them,
free.
keep saying them, and then maybe they'll see it. Just like how they saw that vinyl for Slash when we talked about that. Keep saying it, guys. Keep going.
The spaghetti.
El
for
Cucuy's
Insidious.
chicken tacos. Oh,
there we
spaghetti. Yeah, for Insidious. Yeah.
Ah.
El
You guys got
Cucuy's
some wild
chicken
ideas, that's
tacos.
all.
I like that.
Oh, damn. Red lipstick demon cupcake. I'm going to start fucking writing these down, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
these are great
yeah.
ideas.
Dude, come on.
Okay. I think it's confirmed we can put on a badass foodie event, just
Oh,
us here.
100%.
I think that'll be
Yeah.
great, man.
We should have
We'll
a
just-
barbecue in a park sometime, or like a potluck, and everybody bring their
Exactly.
own themed food.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And well, folks, we're going to wrap up our episode today talking about one last bit of news. If you're a SoCal resident, take advantage of this huge, huge news. The frequent fear passes somehow went on sale. They have dropped about $30 each, which is nuts because this has really never happened before. I'm over here thinking it was a glitch, but I don't think so. So check this out. These are the prices before. $209 for the regular frequent fear, and then for ultimate fear it was $329, and now the prices are $179 for the frequent fear and ultimate frequent fear $299. This is nuts. This is honestly, I don't think, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think this has ever happened where they've listed a price for a ticket like this and then they were like, you know what? Never mind. We're going to lower it. Pretty wild. Gentlemen, what are your thoughts on this?
I have a theory. I think they dropped the prices because they saw other parks like frequent fear passes, and they saw that those prices were a lot lower than theirs. And also they probably looked at sales weren't as high as like the previous year. So I think they're looking at competition, but man, once you said that, John, I jumped right on buying my frequent fear pass. I was like, maybe they'll drop it even more. Who knows? But like, that is a steal now. That is an epic price.
I mean, for comparison, the 2024 Not Scary Farm Pass is $159 with no blackout dates. You can go any day that you want, any time that you want, you're there. So that's an excellent point, Mr. E, that the fact that like that is a lot more economic than the pass that HHN is offering. Nico, what are your thoughts, man? I know you've had a journey with it, friend.
Yeah, my 209.
Ah, man.
But you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll give them a call, see what happens. But yeah, if you want a frequent fear pass, now is the time to get one. That is $30 off. Like John was saying to me earlier, that's a t-shirt. So whoever paid $209, try maybe getting your $30 back, and then buy a drink, buy a t-shirt, buy pizza fries, buy something.
Buy something. Yeah. Mary, to your point, are they giving refunds to people who already purchased Also, the theme park takeovers point. Everyone go complain to Universal and get your $30 back. I'm seeing very mixed results on Twitter right now.
Yeah.
For those of you who have purchased your pass already, some people are saying they didn't get the refund. Other people are saying that they did. I think it's worth a shot to call them and try. I think to theme park takeovers point, if we bully them enough, they might actually just be like, you know what? Our bad. Here's your money back. Sorry about that. And then hopefully they don't pull this shit again. Because, it's shady. It's shady to just kind of drop the price all of a sudden without, like, really even saying anything. And, they're always underestimating the fandom. We notice everything. So I don't know if they thought this was going to, like, just very quietly fly under the radar or what. But, yeah. Very, very crazy. KS, now drop the drink prices. Amen.
Boom.
Amen. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah.
To Ariana's point, I still wish they'd offer Express. Honestly, that is another thing on the long list of things that I'm jealous that Orlando has. Their frequent fear passes, you can add on Express. It's expensive, but if you're a big fan of the event, I mean, boy, does it help. That way you don't have to get there early. You don't have to stay very late. You don't have to wait in 2-hour lines every night. I wish that one day we get that out here. Although with the shit that HHN Orlando pulled this year, I don't think we're ever going to get that out here. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
Man, I wish we'd get Express, but I'm not counting on it, especially with like last year's Chucky House. Their Express line itself would get 45 minutes to an hour long.
Sure.
So adding Express to frequent fear passes would just be a nightmare for the workers.
Yeah.
It's
a whole new type of preparation for sure, because there's all these people who have it for every single night. And our park is not big enough to withstand that, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think that's kind of the advantage with Orlando is like there's just so much to do. They got 10 houses, they got the shows, and so the express lines are able to move at a steady pace and get the other general lines to move at a steady pace. So if they were to do that here, to be honest, it would just be because they saw how successful it was with Orlando, like the price was or how much money they made there. Then that's why we would get it. And of course I would fall for it and buy it, but that's but yeah.
And a great point here by Ariana. When you call, be nice but persistent. Don't be too mean to the poor customer service reps dealing with the craziness. That's true, because it's unfortunately not their fault at all. And I think if you're nice enough, hopefully they'll be able to give you the refund because they should. Because Universal should, because it's fucking weird.
Yeah,
and if they don't go to wait, go Nico.
I'm just gonna say, don't bully them, or else they'll put Chucky on the phone and he'll bully you until you hang up.
Don't bully the customer service reps. Bully Universal on Twitter, on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
Tweet them directly and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, what's going on here?" And I agree with 36.
Put it on Twitter.
The customer service rep who runs the Twitter page is like, "What did I do? I just got told to post this."
365 with an excellent point here. Drop the drink wait times instead, for sure. Oh yeah, man. Travoltron, I don't think we're expecting any changes to the Purge show, but we did talk about them adding the plane. We need the plane. Give us the plane. And yeah, Albert, to your point, this is why we need 10 houses and the Metro sets. 100% agreed.
I'm just worried about if we get more houses, will the quality go down for the houses?
I don't think so. It shouldn't, because it doesn't in Orlando. It doesn't at Knott's. It doesn't anywhere else. So it shouldn't. But it could.
Here in Hollywood.
I'm trying to think, when we had the 10 houses, what was the quality like?
It was a strong lineup, man. It was a strong. I mean, Us was excellent. Pandora's Box, I know, has mixed reviews, but I enjoy Pandora's Box.
Ghostbusters,
I mean, hell,
solid.
Ghostbusters,
Halloween was there, right? Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the lineup because I'm getting all my
Yeah,
years.
pull it
right
up. Pull it up.
'Cause that's an excellent point. Let's see. We had Stranger Things, the first
The
year,
original,
pretty
first
solid,
year.
Oh,
pretty solid. Holidays in Hell, very fun, very in my opinion.
Yeah. First time,
Frankenstein
yeah.
meets the Wolfman was yeah, that one.
hey, get
Fun.
out of here! I love that.
It was
movie.
fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
The Walking Dead attraction, which listen, it's a good attraction. We had it for way too long.
Okay.
It was,
So we
it's a
had
good
9
attraction.
mazes. We didn't have 10
9 mazes. Yeah. Ghostbusters was fun. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That
good.
was pretty fun.
Leave
Creep
that
Show, I really enjoyed. Creep Show was
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Us, of course, excellent. Probably
Ugh.
House of the Year that year. I mean, and then we had House of a Thousand Corpses, which was also really good. I enjoyed it. Nico, not a fan?
The
Okay.
worst house I've been to or been through at HHN.
Oh.
If you've never seen that movie before and you went through Hollywood's House of a Thousand Corpses maze, you wouldn't have a fucking clue what was going
Okay,
on.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
It
Okay,
was a
all right.
bullshit house, and I stand by it.
Ooh.
Tell us how you really feel, Nico.
Yeah, exactly. And to that point, Nico, I think that's why this year, like, I know Ghostbusters is supposedly based around Frozen Empire, but I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of the OG Ghostbusters in this. That's why Insidious is not just focused on Red Door; it's all of Insidious. It's because some people might have not checked out those movies and be like, "What the hell is happening right now?" So yeah, like I see with that point, Nico, that like it could, that must have sucked for those who've never seen House of a Thousand Corpses.
It was
Fair.
Bootyville, USA.
But it goes to show you 2019, 10 houses,
Yeah,
pretty solid year.
It was
Pretty
so
solid
It
year.
was. It was.
I
It
would
was.
make the argument that that's probably the best year that Horror Nights Hollywood has had. And it's like in Murdy history, dude. To me, that's like definitely right up there, dude. 10 houses, the Thursday throwback nights, like it just the
that was
ambient was right. The ambient was there.
That is going to be a whole nother stream.
Oh yeah, man. Oh, the best year, the best year.
Best year of HHN.
Okay,
Oh, man.
okay. I like it. And yeah, I see a lot of Pandora's Box love in the comments. Thank you. Pandora's Box is fun.
Dude.
Fam G Thrills, yeah, I'd love to see the backlot as well for sure. Rob, I'm right there with you. Having more houses would help with the crowds. I mean, it certainly helps in Orlando.
Or
It certainly
just
helps in Orlando.
lower capacity a little bit.
Well, yeah, but they're never gonna do that. The Nights of Horror 2011 House of a Thousand Corpses. I never got to see that one.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
the one
I
behind
never got
the
to see that one.
movie.
Even through video, that was amazing. And it was 3D, I
Oh.
believe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That was the House of a Thousand Corpses to go through.
Sure.
Ah.
Interesting.
Huh.
Jackie A, yeah, it seems that that's the theme this year, to have ultimate mashup of the different movies like
Yeah.
they said at Six Flags. Very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now we're getting all Leatherfaces. We're getting all Ghostbusters. We're getting, all
All
the Conjurings. All Ables. Yeah, every Able, literally.
Every Able. Every Able. to
Babel and
exist.
Babel.
Babel.
From
Lil-
womb
Lil
to
Babel.
doom.
Grandpa Abel is Grable.
Yeah. Ew.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And
no,
well,
we
folks,
are. Yeah.
yeah, dude, it's pretty nuts, honestly. It's pretty nuts. We'll see how everything goes because I think
Yeah.
it should be a very interesting year. Either way, I'm super excited because haunt season is just around the corner. We just got to get through August and we're there, baby. And, this year is going to be bigger than ever in SoCal with all the things that we have offered. It's going to be an exciting season, a very exciting season. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I love it. And
Can I
now we
throw
were
in
going to
this
do.
quickly? Sorry.
Yeah,
John.
yeah. Well, what's up? What's up, man?
60th anniversary, guys, is ending this weekend. It's
That's
the last time. So Terror Tram construction is going to go crazy, but also if you haven't experienced that, go experience it because it's like I thought they did a really good job with it. So Go check it out. Sorry.
Get your picture
And the
with King
merch
Kong hand.
is going on sale. The
Oh,
merch
yeah,
is
it's-
all going on sale.
Get all your Woody Woodpecker merchandise.
now. Yeah.
And well, with that, we're going to wrap up our episode. We were going to do our anticipation lists, but I think maybe we'll save that for another episode because I think we'll do that. It'll be a lot of fun because I want to hear what y'all's anticipation list is as well. Nico, where can everyone find you on the webs, friend?
You can find me at The Entertainment Connection everywhere, every social media platform, and The Horror Connection is on Instagram. Some things may be changing, who knows, but we'll get to that when it happens.
Sneaky. Mr. E, where can everyone find you?
Guy. You can find us on the TLEV Entertainment Connection, everything. No, I'm just kidding. TLEV Media. I mean, look, if you guys love construction updates for everything Universal Studios, go check out our YouTube channel. We just got a construction update for the Terror Tram, and we're gonna be checking it out soon because there's probably stuff changing already. Everything's freaking changing in the park right now. And then socials, I mean, on IG and TikTok, same thing. So go check it out, guys.
And also check out Nico's. He just recently posted the John Murdy panel at Midsummer Scream. Excellent video as well.
Yeah, man.
Check that out.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That took
absolutely.
forever.
And Ariana, next week hype list stream. I mean, maybe. I think so. Hellhound enjoyed the stream tonight. Thank you for joining us as always.
Yeah.
Larissa says we're almost there. Can't wait. Hell yeah. TLEV Media.
Yeah. We're taking on disease. Yeah.
Less than 30 days to go. 365.
Days.
Thanks for joining us. We're
Thank
almost
you.
there, folks. Hang in there. And until the next time, thank you for calling the hotline. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, God. There it goes.